ahead and start off with introductions first, so you know who everybody is. Do you want us to spell our names?
Please.
Okay. I'm John Michaels, Chief of Police of Windsor, M-I-C-H-A-E-L-S.
My name's Thomas Ravenel, R-A-V like Victor, E-N-E-L-L-E, and I'm from the FBI.
Good afternoon, Justin Smith, Larimer County Sheriff, J-U-S-T-I-N-S-M-I-T-H.
Steve Reams, Weld County Sheriff, last name R-E-A-M-S.
On May 18th, the Windsor Police Department began an investigation into the homicide of John Jacoby. He was a bicyclist that was northbound on County Road 15, nearing County Road 72, and he was shot to death. That was on a Monday. That afternoon, my officers began the investigation into the homicide, and that afternoon, I came back to the office, and I began to call area law enforcement to advise them what had occurred in our jurisdiction. Every agency I contacted offered assistance to us, and I did contact Larimer County Sheriff's Office because I knew they had a similar type shooting on I-25 approximately 1 month earlier. Later in the evening, I was contacted by the FBI, who also offered their assistance. I accepted the FBI assistance due to their manpower and technical capabilities, and I wanted Larimer County Sheriff's Office involved from the beginning because of the similar shooting. The next day, on Tuesday, we began an investigative group to look at our shooting and see if there's any connection with the shooting on I-25. This week, we did recover evidence that links these two shootings together. The type of evidence I will not discuss. I'll keep that for the integrity of the investigation. Since that has occurred, we have formalized our investigative group into a task force, which includes Larimer County Sheriff, Windsor PD, FBI, and Weld County Sheriff, and representatives from our district attorney's office. No other cases have been linked to this shooting. I know there have been a lot of broken windows on I-25, car windows. Those have not been linked to this event. It's not that they've been discounted either. The investigation into those incidents is still ongoing. It's something we will continue to review to see if there's any other information out there. The FBI has now offered a $10,000 reward for information that will lead to the arrest and conviction of the individual or individuals responsible for these crimes. I do have a poster which I'll hand out to all of you. It has the information and the website that you can go to for further information. The public needs to be vigilant. They are now aware of what's going on out there. They need to be observant, and if they see any suspicious activity, report it to your local law enforcement so we can investigate it. We're still looking for information that if you were on County Road 15 on May 18th between 9:30 and 10:30, please call us. There are some individuals we know were on or around that scene that we have not identified yet. We believe they just were in the area, but that's what we want to confirm. Our priority, of course, is with our victims, John and Corey. We will work diligently to resolve these issues as quickly as possible. As I stated earlier, I will not discuss evidence, witnesses, or potential leads. We will take limited questions at this time if you have questions outside those parameters.
Chief, do we have any reason to believe that the two victims knew each other?
There is no indication of that at all.
Chief,
And
can you say what evidence linked the two cases together?
I will not say. Now, let me back up a little bit on formalizing the task force. We have put a Larimer County captain in charge of the investigative section. Windsor Police Department is in charge of PIO, and the FBI is assisting in all aspects.
Have we been able to come up with any sort of suspect or suspect's description? Is there a similar car that was at either scene or anything like that?
There's no information available at this time.
Did the shootings appear random?
They appear to be random.
What can the public do? What are you asking them to do? Keep a closer eye on reported cases?
Number one, as I said, be vigilant. Be aware of surroundings. See what's going on. If you see something suspicious, we need to know about it. And we do have officers on duty tonight at Windsor PD to accept these phone calls, take all the information we can get so we can sift through it and try and resolve this.
You've been getting several tips. I know we were just checking in with you periodically. Do any of those tips help make the connection, or?
Not yet. That's why we're asking for more information. The public will be the biggest assistance we can get.
Would it,
That's the information we're looking for.
would it be fair to classify this as a sniper attack?
There'll be no comment on that.
Can you say what weapon was used?
No, we cannot say. It's evidentiary. Okay, we only have about a minute left. Let me pass these out. I'd like to wrap this up.
A message to the community. I mean, when you hear this, and I know there's been just a lot of talk about it, it sounds scary.
The message to the community is what you see standing here. All law enforcement is teaming together to try and resolve this as quickly as possible.
Can we hear from the FBI what terms of equipment you guys are able to bring in, what other logistical support the FBI can offer in this type of situation?
I mean, we'll put our agency at their disposal for what they need. In terms of resources, we can bring technical resources, we can bring people, we can bring investigators. There's a lot of things that they can do that we can also do. We can bring larger numbers of people to bear on the case sometimes, and that's what we'll do. We'll just help them out any way they want. Really, these cases belong to the Larimer County Sheriff's Office and to the Windsor Police Department, so we're providing assistance merely.
And with the FBI, is there any reason to believe there would be any other attacks similar to this outside of the state of Colorado? Is there any other link, or is it just these two incidents?
I am not aware of any. I don't know if the chief has any other information on that, but I am not.
We do not have any additional information.
Chief, I believe you had a meeting with John Jacoby's brothers this morning. A lot of folks locally have vocalized the fact that they hoped that these cases would be linked, if they were linked. The theory goes, the likelihood of this person being caught might be greater. Did you get that feeling in speaking with John's brothers this morning?
That was not discussed.
How concerned should everyday folks be when they're traveling around Windsor and I-25 corridor?
Very difficult to answer. The first shooting was April 23rd. Second shooting was May 18th. How many thousands of road miles have been traveled since then with no problems? Impossible to answer.
And you've been able to rule out any of these other shootings, the windows, that they are not connected at all?
We have a positive link between our two shootings. The broken windows will continue to be investigated. We don't have a positive link for those incidents. All right, I think we ought to wrap it up here.
Thank you.